Okay. You guys, Fish Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel. A bit of a different stream that you probably wouldn't see today. I am on Live for Speed, as you can see. Now, this stream, let's just say, wouldn't have happened if the Fortnite stream I tried to do earlier today actually worked. Because it didn't work, I am actually going to be doing a stream on Live for Speed. This is the reason why I couldn't do the stream, or why I had to do the stream earlier today, because I have a truck cup that I do every 2 weeks on a Wednesday, I think. This is round 3. There's 4 rounds, so in 2 weeks time is going to be the final one. So yeah, this is round 2. And yeah, I'm just going to stream this today because the Fortnite one didn't work. And yeah, we're just going to see what happens. So, few things to note though is during the race, there's 2 races. There's a sprint and a feature race. I think the normal one's 12 laps, and then the feature is 18, I think. So yeah, anything, you know, like during those races, I won't be reading chat, and I won't be for just, you know, generic practicing as well. I'm just going to keep it very casual today. Just kind of, you know, like do the races I would be, you know, doing, you know, without streaming. So there probably won't really be much, you know, talking either. But hello, Ethan, in the chat. You're probably the only person that's here at the moment. As you can see, there's apparently, I think, 3 gun members that have set a lap time. If I just quickly do that command, I currently am 14th quickest with the top drivers with a 1:41. It took me about an hour this morning to get that lap time, so I've got a pretty decent setup, but it's still very weird on track. But yeah, I should probably reset because my tires are going to be insanely bad. But yeah, it's really weird to get in a lap. Oh, sorry, project. Off you go. I even, like, looked left as well. How did I not even see him? I guess it was like in my blind spot. Snap of oversteer. You love to see it. Obviously, I will give you a pre-warning as well. I'm not the world's best racer. I am really doing this, you know, cup for the fun of it. Like, I'm not really doing it to, you know, get points and stuff. I am just doing it because I enjoy this. So, yeah, decided why not stream it. It is quite tricky to get in a lap without going into oversteer at least once. And also if you're trying to be like quick as well. Obviously Gun Garage specialise in, you know, clean driving. They don't really specialise in fast driving. Fast driving's a bonus. Clean driving is, you know, the main word. So, you know, we have members in here that are lapping like 5 seconds slower than everyone else. You know what I mean? But, you know, because they're clean and everything, we, you know, invite them in because that's what we want. We want fun racing, fun, fair racing. We don't really want racing where people are battling for every single point. Do you know what I mean? Also, you know, don't be afraid to battle, but do it cleanly. So what we mean by that is, you know, don't just crash into drivers to try and keep your position. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why, but when the trucks are like out of like render view, they look like, you know, when you go to an airport and you see those step ladder trucks usually near aircrafts, they look like that, or like a ramp truck. Do you know what I mean? Something that just occurred to me. Well, I'm actually being quite consistent actually with my lap times. I say that. I mean, I'm kicking into oversteer a lot, but like I'm not actually, you know, like losing like it fully, like I can control it. What I mean by consistency is I'm like not crashing. Yes, I'm oversteering like mad, but that's kind of inevitable in these trucks because of how, you know, how beastly these machines are. You know, a millimeter more on the throttle when you're not supposed to, and it's going, you know what I mean? It's very hard to catch. I'm kind of like drifting this corner. That was quite fun, that. I lost a heap of time. That was fun though, that. Rear left's a little bit cooked, but God, honestly, as soon as you need almost like a lap or two to, you know, like cool down the tires. Yeah, the tire's just gone. Obviously, green is supposed to be the, you know, where it's supposed to be. You know what, I'm just gonna let them go. I'm not trying to drift it. Just the tires are just going. But yeah, I actually need to like move my seating position back a little bit. I fell too close to the wheel. Yeah, I should do it. Right, let's read a bit more chat while we're here. Hello, Louis. The reason why there's no face cam is because there's really no need. Can you do long endurance races on this game? Yeah, you can do. If you really feel like doing it, I think the max time limit you can do is like 48 hours. So yeah. But yeah, people have used this for, you know, 6-hour endurance races. You know, I've done, I think, 3 6-hour endurance races. I did one with Harry. Actually, I did 2 with Harry. It was the end of the TBO challenge and GTO challenge, I think, or GT2 challenge. And then there was an FOX one that I did all by myself, so it killed me. Yeah, 6 hours of driving by myself. I actually think it was like 5 hours towards the end, so yeah, quite tiring, that one. But yeah, it was interesting, that one. Not really one for the faint-hearted. But yeah, let's go ahead and try a few more laps, shall we? And that's another thing with how difficult these trucks are. You could get your line absolutely spot on in one corner of the lap. Like, you can take every corner lap by lap, try and learn it, and in most scenarios, like in other cars and stuff, you can then follow that line. I can't do that. Especially in this truck, I've not seen anyone do the same line every single lap. Like, everyone is very different. Certainly the people I've seen, you know, try and tackling this, you know, track, no one's been able to follow the exact same line lap after lap all the time. And it is very easy to flip these trucks as well. Probably should mention that. One wrong turn and you're flipped. So don't try and flip these trucks. That is a bit of an understatement. I can guarantee you we will have at least 3 people who will flip who will flip their trucks in these races. I can guarantee you. In slow speed corners you can probably follow the same line, but especially in high speed ones, you know, like turn 1 especially, it's kind of hard. I'm staying off those curbs because of the flipping reason. It's also very tricky to try and brake in a straight line. I know it sounds weird, but it actually is. Like, brake and actually keep the car or truck straight. It's actually really tricky. I'm 41.7. In this race, I'm just gonna keep it very conserved. Like, I'm not actually gonna really, like, push. I'm just gonna sort of, like, lay back, sort of let the carnage unfold in front of me, and then pick up any points I can, basically. That's my mentality. Because I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few incidents in this race, so stay back, let people crash into each other ahead of me, take home P5. That's the hope. Whether that will actually happen, I don't know. If this is a video, cut to me upside down in turn 3. It will probably happen. Like that. Wait for that to happen in the race, pick up their position. Let's see, how can I do so many more clean laps now? Like I said at the start, it took me an hour to get like one clean lap in that was actually, a good time. Like, I'm doing it now and I'm not even really thinking about it. That's probably why, because I was thinking about it too much. If I just chillax, just watch the screen, let my hands and feet figure it out. Also, like, like muscle memory. I think that's my way. I think I've got Darinus or Darinus catching up. Is his setup I'm running? Mate. Oh, never mind. was no worries or no problem in French. Yeah, because that's another thing. These gun guys, you know, they're mostly French, but it is international. I remember, I think about a year ago, we had someone from Lithuania on, you know, in the thing. I was obviously here from England. You know, it was international at one point. I don't know if it's still, you know, strictly... Well, I mean, it was never really meant to be strictly French people. But I don't know if, you know, that they've hired anyone else who aren't from France. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but I seem to remember there was someone from Australia in the garage once. Actually being on for such a good lap as well, probably a PB. Probably still is. No, because I did a 141.3. I think it was my PB or something. Or was it a 141. Oh no, it was a 141.14, right? Right, I'm gonna spectate because I think I'm good warmed up. Augustin and Dorinus have the exact same time. Wow. All right, we have a few more chats. As I said, I'm not really gonna have a face cam on the stream. Reminds me of the show Lucky Game Mariah and I used to watch. One wrong move and he could be paralyzed. Yeah, it is literally like that. Hello, Gold Army officials, Ganna and Gaming Dolls, how you doing? Are you on mobile? I'm not on mobile. This game is on a PC. On a PC. Did you know that Portugal won versus Switzerland 6-1? I did indeed. What is this game and can you get Transport Fever 2 and do vids and streams on it? It's really cool and you can make bus lines, truck lines, train lines, tram lines and ship lines and it's really fun. I do have Transport Fever 2. I do actually already have it, but the thing is, with my streams and stuff taken up by other, you know, streams on the channel, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of impossible to do. But this game is called Live for Speed. And the reason why I didn't read it is because I'm not reading chat, you know, throughout the race and stuff. Oh, it was a 141.17. That's my quickest lap time. Where's my mouse? There it is. Right, what is the time? We should be going underway in about 15 minutes. Because we start at 8:15. Well, my time, it's 9:15 their time. Or Zest. CEST. I think that means like Central Eastern Standard Time, I think, or something like that. But yeah, obviously in the UK, it's an hour earlier. Oh, Tom disconnected. The precision, you know, they have to just yeet it over those, you know, turns. I do not have that sort of confidence. And just look at how smooth the steering is as well. I have done laps like that, don't get me wrong, but, you know, like certainly in the final half of me just practicing, you know, I was getting very confident with the car, or with the truck. He did have a moment there, to be fair, though. A 102. This is what I'm meaning. If you get the first sector right, all you basically need to do is just try and just not mess it up in the final few corners, and you've got a good lap. You do have to go wide there, because on the exit you'll get a massive oversteer, like Doreen's just, you know, demonstrated there and there as well. You have to be very careful, and especially in that final corner, otherwise you are either flipped or in that wall. You do have to be very, very precautious on the throttle. And that was a 139. And this is what I'm meaning, you know, these guys are no joke. They're serious about sim racing. Me, although I'm not serious about sim racing, I just enjoy it, you know. I just like racing. I do it for the fun. I don't do it, you know, to eventually see sim racing as my job, like some of these guys do. Obviously, you know, I try and practice as as much as I can. As I said, you know, I was on this for about an hour this morning, just, you know, trying to get laps and laps, but kept flipping, you know, retiring, you know what I mean? And I basically really do all of my practice, like, before the race, like, you know, as I've been streaming here, you know, just fueling up with quite a few laps after, you know, getting a decent setup, and just drive the track, and, you know, just eventually start building it up, building it up, building it up, and eventually, you know, I do get confident. Yes, it took me a while. And although I'm not the quickest driver on the grid, I wouldn't say I'm incredibly slow. Like, put it this way, I was probably doing laps, you know, consistently in 8th. And I don't know what the lap counter was when I was just doing consistent laps. I don't know how many laps I did, because obviously, as I said, the feature race at the end is 18 laps. I'm pretty sure the first one is 12. Where to download? If you just type in Live for Speed, I think it's the second one that comes up. There's a free demo where you get 3 cars and 1 track, but then there's like different licenses and like different tiers for you to get. I'm on license 3, or the 3rd one, which basically unlocks all the tracks and all the cars. So we have like Rockingham, Fern Bay, you know, Kyoto and things like that. But, you know, the demo's just as good. I had the demo for, I think, about a year. And then I went to license 2. And then, oh, Dorenas! Woohoo! Yeah, and then I think I went to license 3 after getting license 2. Is it available for Mac? I don't actually know. With it being sort of a website game that you download, I think maybe, but don't quote me on that. Although I seem to remember when I was looking on the page, I don't think it is. It's certainly available for Windows, because that's what I have. Let me see what the lap number was when I called it. It's called Live for Speed. No, it's not on Steam. I did about 10 laps. So about 2 more of those, and that would have been like a race distance. And then 8 more of that would be the feature race. They are yeeting it over those curbs. Trying to get every millisecond out of their lap time. The wall slightly. I don't know why, but the decal on the back of Nex's car looks like it's made for Christmas. Dorenas had a massive moment there, though. His front tyres are a little bit cooked. I think they will be for everyone, though, if I'm going to be honest. They're all keeping it within that line. I kind of use all the track there on the exit. Do I do that? I don't know if it's considered exceeding track limits because people are doing it on the final corner as well. Another reason as well how I, find time as well is just in the race itself, when I'm just following drivers, I'm starting to learn their lines, try and replicate some of them, and usually 9 times out of 10, the lines they're taking, I can not exactly follow, but kind of get an idea as to where they're, trying to go, and when I then try and replicate that, it usually pays off. But as I said, it's about 9 times out of 10. Sometimes it doesn't, so if I know that it doesn't, then I know not to do that again. Yeah, usually me just, actually in the race itself, I start to learn some of the lines that the other drivers are taking. Like this, for example, I'm just watching one person just doing laps, and just seeing what they're doing. Seeing their car placement, trying to get some ideas. And because I know the setup that he's using, I can sort of, get a sense of feeling how that actually feels within the truck. yes, force feedback settings and things are going to be different on everyone. You know, people have their different preference. And obviously, I don't know if Dorinus uses a G920 or if he uses a Thrustmaster Fanatec. Or, you know, another model that's only, you know, French only maybe. But, you know, everything's going to be different about the force feedback. But it's just that I know sort of how, you know, it is, if that makes sense. And knowing that if I really, really tried, which I'm not going to, I can sort of get in the lap time range that he's doing. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to yeet it over those curves like he's just done. I do attack those curbs as much as I can, yes. But I don't, like, fully send it. Hello, Bobby, how you doing? It's Ratatouille boy, lol. Dorinus has now done 10 laps. I think he's sort of not really exactly pushing anymore, is he? Or is he? I don't know. He's certainly lifted off a lot. His front right is a little bit, you know, a little hot. Which has then, you know, made him understeer into that corner. Yeah, on the tyre graphics, you really need them cold, to be fair, like in the blue. Normally, people have them as green, you know. But, you know, especially in these trucks. You know, I think blue is really the right tyre temp. Or the right tyre temps. Currently P9 with lap times. Well, as soon as I joined the session, my quickest lap time of, you know, when I've been doing the stream is 1:41.47. So I guess I went quicker by a 1:41.77 I did. Why does Tom keep disconnecting? Nanex disconnected. Should be going in around about 5 minutes. I think while we do that, let me figure out how much fuel I'm going to put in the car and stuff. So my estimate is about 1.1% of fuel. So obviously if you times that by 10, start with 10%, you're going to get 11 laps out of it. So I think it is 12 laps. Let me just confirm that. I can check out the league, so... As well, if you go onto the Live for Speed website, you can actually, like, check out the league. Yeah, it's 12 laps then 18 laps. So 1.1, you times that by 12. I have no idea. Well, it would be around about... It would be around about 13%, I think. So I might put in 16. So 3% over, surely that's going to be enough to see me through, the laps. I could go really safe and put in 20, but then again, I don't really want to like massively overfuel the car. And then for the 18 lap one, I have no idea. Maybe like 22. Oh, Dorinus has Phillips it. I want to spectate. Actually, I can just do Shift S. So we should be starting soon. I think we're possibly just waiting for a few more races and then we should be good to go. Oh, race grid in 2 minutes. Here we go. We're about to get underway. We're about to get underway. Yeah, you don't have to make pit stops. Usually, I can, Usually I can get through the entire race without any issues. I did it in the first thing. The last race, I didn't finish either of them. The first race because I underfueled the car. The second one, my brake pedal was really weird for some reason. Like, it was going weird. It's fine now, but it was just like on that night, I don't know what was happening, but like I was pressing the brakes and yes, the truck was slowing down, but it wasn't slowing down as much as I'd anticipated. And it actually caused a collision once with, I think it was System. I was pressing the brake and I was like feeling it, but like nothing really was like, nothing majorly was happening. And it was really weird. But yeah, it's fine now, or I hope it will be. Because, all of the practice I've been doing, the brakes seemed fine. Yeah, the livery I'm just using is a standard blue one, because I don't have any fancy, like livery on for this truck. Couldn't be bothered to make one. And as I said, me not now being a member of Gum Garage, I don't have a special gum livery. So basically, I think it's Papator will tell us when to join the race, and that will like determine which grid we're in. And if we join too early or too late, then he can always shuffle them around. He usually waits and like tells us when to join the race and then lets us, sort of do it for ourselves. I don't know where I am. I think I'll be probably around P. I don't know. Probably like P7A, I think. Maybe 9th. I'm definitely not behind Arenas or yeah. I might actually be in I might actually be placed quite further down. Oh, it's probably me next, probably. Oh, Tom, then me. Yeah, because Tom was able to finish. Yeah, it should be me next, I think. Oh, Alex first then. Okay. Yeah, me not being able to finish any of the previous races probably hampered my championship standings a little bit. Right, I'm probably going to be at the back then. Oh, I was bought in. All right, all right. I did not actually click join. Someone's doing it for me. P11. I'm happy with that. We should have 16 people in the race. I probably won't be particularly quick. I think I'm probably going to be, get passed by everyone, behind me, I think. Augustine's going to be flying, you know what I mean? Why is Tom gone to the back? No idea, but okay. Is he serving a penalty that I don't know of? Possibly. Quite a lot of wheel spin. That's gonna be a red flag. How is that not a red flag? Tom's rage quit. Okay, I don't really know what he was doing there. I mean, probably deserved it, to be fair. I did kind of, through that chicane, I didn't really know who was going to be on top, really. I mean, I was ahead. I'm pretty sure he would have given me room, but obviously I don't like going wheel to wheel, you know, into that chicane. You know, going, you know, swerving in front of someone. I'd rather, you know, just leave space, compromise my line. But obviously in certain situations, and I think that was probably one of them, you know, the smartest idea really was probably cut in front of their line. But the thing is, if they weren't anticipating that, then we both would have crashed out potentially, and I would have been handed with a penalty. And I probably will do for compromising his line anyway, because I kind of pushed him off. Then yeah, that then happened. I mean, I gave him plenty of space, but obviously I know how these cars are, so, you know, fair enough. I mean, as I said, again, I'm not too bothered, you know, about these races, you know, fully. It's fun to do them, yes, fun to get points, but that's not the reason I'm doing it. I'm doing these races because they're fun. I do have to serve as a drive-through penalty, right, though. I think I might just do it this lap, just get it over and done with, you know. See, my truck is freshly repaired, that's the good thing. You know, because I reset, but obviously when you reset, you get handed with the drive-through. I think you're allowed 2. And on the third one, you get auto, like, you get like auto spectated or something. We encourage people to try and go to the pits normally. But if you really can't, in some situations like my one was, you know, being, you know, flipped. Bit hard, really. Right, I need to be very careful on where Papa is. Okay, he's gone, that's fine. I should also say that Gun Garage have like a... They have like a detect and monitor like application, but the thing is that whenever I try and open it, I can't open it. It like comes up with an error message and I can never get it open. And I don't know why. It's only opened like twice, ever. And it's like random, like if it will open or not. And because I'm racing for fun, yes, it's probably not the safest way of racing. Because I do it for fun, do I really need to go through the stress of trying to fix it and get it open? More fun to, you know, just do it normally, you know what I mean? But, you know, I get it, I get it. I just can't for some reason open it, it's just so weird. trying to catch up to Papa, but I really can't. He's too quick. This is kind of how I envisioned my race going anyway, so... Can't really complain. Yes, that drive-through did kind of screw me over, but it is what it is, isn't it? Still kind of shocked, you know, that first incident with... I don't even know who it was, you know, those two, you know, colliding. Oh my god. The oversteer in that corner is incredible. Good for drifting, bad for racing. I'm not trying to drift around the track. As soon as you get one thing wrong, the rest just follows. Need to be very careful on the rear left now. Because it's just going to slide out. And there's no catching it. I have to be especially careful going through left-handers, or right-handers, I mean. One wrong move and it's just gonna go. Hopefully the feature race can go a little bit better for me, let's see. Probably even going to get blue flag from the leader. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to try and get the race done, but I don't know. Who's leading? Pigeon, of course he is. Have ABS on? How are the tyres locking up? That corner. I can't cool down the tyres at all. It's gone. I just know it's going to get worse. I certainly can't, you know, race wheel to wheel. So I'm just kicking into a chunk of oversteer at every single corner. The truck just feels weird. At least the brakes are still seeming fine. Don't jinx it, Fetch. I mean, sliding into turn 1 really isn't exactly going to do it, right, is it? Anything I try and do, it's just going to go, isn't it? Need to concentrate and bring the truck back as best as I can. Interesting that he's making a pit stop this late into the race. Unless he did something to get a puncture. I don't really know how you can though. See, I've barely been racing and the tyre still has not cooled down at all. Like, I'm trying to cool it down and it's just not working. I've just been driving it. Like, I can't work it at all. has actually cooled down now. Whether I can start pushing, I don't know. Well, P12 on lap 12. Ironic, really. No, not doing my water bottle. Hold on. Guess I didn't. Unless I put it somewhere and I have no idea where I left it. Huh, strange. But alright. I was close to project at the end though. Right, do I like streaming? Of course I am. Of course I like streaming. How is the race going? Well, as you saw, I don't know who it was who bumped into us. I think it was a Posky, I think. Yeah, we sort of had a collision, flipped me over. I had to reset because I was flipped. Unfortunately, I had to take a drive-through for that. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything bad against him, but I think that was his fault. I gave him space on the outside. So yeah, I don't know what I don't know what happened on that behalf. But as I said, it is what it is, isn't it? As I said, let's just hope that we have a bit of a better race next time, shall we? But yeah, I finished 12th. Which means I'm going to start 12th in the next race. So starting from last position. Fantastic. I think it's the first 5 get reversed. So system's actually going to be on pole. Alright, I think I'll put in 22% for the 18 lap race. I got a puncture. Actually, both the tyres are punctured. Yeah, if you get on the gravel, you're stuck. There's no way of getting out if you get stuck in the gravel. Next live stream will be Roblox. It won't be Train Sim World 3. And I don't know if I have that DLC. I have London Victoria, but I don't have the one you're suggesting, I don't think. You can join the race without... Well, what I mean is you can do the setup to your truck and not actually join the race. You click spectate. Me next, right? Yeah. Mouse is still doing that weird thing where it just like... It doesn't... You know... We're missing a driver. We're missing two, actually. Because Tom's not in. Or is Tom not racing? I guess Tom isn't racing. I tried to get on the track safely. Oh, my engine shut off. I mean, I know it's my job to rejoin safely, but the thing is that when I'm on the grass, especially in this truck, I have no grip. Like, I was trying to steer all the way to the left to avoid it. Braking wouldn't have done a thing. I felt like, you know, if I was to rejoin safely, he needed to go wide a little bit to avoid me to, you know, have that, you know, that to get onto the track safely. And then as soon as I got on, turned to the left, would have, you know, made sure to slow down. Don't really know what I could have done in that situation. Yes, it was my fault in the first place for, you know, nearly tipping it, but then again... PB. PB. He's still going on about the first race incident. Should have done that in the break. The banter in this, wow. Or put him under pressure. Force him into an error. Let's not try and cook the tyres now, please, Fetch. We got past Papa, now just settle on it. Banter is really good in the first sector. It's just in the second sector and the third. I'm slow, you know, marginally quicker. runner. If Papator can hold off Dorinus for another 9 laps, I could get P9 here. Dorinus has actually got Papa. Next one is me. And although I'd much, love to fight him, I think I'm just going to let him go when he gets the chance. Go, mate. Go. I'm not going to hold him up. I'm just going to let him go for the lead if he wants. And the more I battle him, the, you know, more time I'm going to lose to Papita as well. I can just play it safe, let him go, retain P9. I think that'll be the smart option. Because, you know, Dorinus is much quicker than me as I go off the track. Where is he? I was actually going on for a really good, like, few sectors as well. Oh well. I think Papita might be carrying some damage. Well, that's gifted me a position. You can't get back in, unfortunately. That's the thing. If you timed out or if you lag out, that's you gone from the race. Unfortunate nature of the race, really. Actually forgot to drop down. I was running in lower revs. No! Fucking slightly broken. It still runs. And that is what I'm meaning about. In one split second, everything could just suddenly turn tables. Although I literally cannot steer left. There's something very weird in the middle of that tunnel, because I'm hearing like a damage sound effect, but nothing happens. It's like a pothole or something. This truck just does not want to cooperate, does it? Ah! move there from Papa, to be fair. Honest, I did the same thing. Ah, man. Papa's got that. No way I'm catching him now. How did... Okay. Okay, King of. Apparently it still says that I actually finished ahead. Apparently. I have no idea. Plus 1 lap. So did I lap him again? I have no idea. But anyway, that is kind of the end of the event. So yeah, basically that's the event. You do a sprint and you do a feature. Kind of review of my race. It was alright, I guess. Obviously had that had that incident in the first race. Second race was alright. But obviously it was the bumps and things that kind of got me. Nearly flipped it. I think it was about 5 times. Had a, you know, I guess fairly decent battle with King and Papa for a while. But yeah, that is going to be the race. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream as that is the end. I probably won't do the last one on stream. As I said, this is only just like a one-off one in replacement of the Fortnite one, because Fortnite just, you know, died for me. So yeah, thank you for watching this stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy it. Subscribe for more content as well, and I will see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.